Anyway,
Salut.
so I'm gonna start in English right away because I accidentally pressed start stream a minute
Okay.
ago. And I
Okay.
was like,
Yeah,
I
see you
press
two
end
minutes.
stream, then I need to send you another lay. I was like,
I understand.
today we start fresh. We start without talking to each other. Let's try it.
Okay, well, what do we talk about?
What do we talk about? That's a great question. We can slowly find it. So let's continue our if it ends up like being too bad of a beginning, then I'll stream and I'll start again. So I was thinking, like, to continue this story journey that we started on, um, we I have a few questions for you.
Okay,
In
okay.
terms of, in terms of like you met many travelers and you also guided travelers through Asia and South America and stuff. Do you have like a time that somebody put themselves like in an impossible situation, lost all their thing, or something like like beginners travelers would do, or put themselves in a situation with a girl that they didn't fully understand, let's say the relationship that they were having and that they needed to pay, but somehow they were like, oh, she's like my girlfriend.
Not really, because you know that I was guiding for a company that they were not young. They were people coming with me about the average was 64, 65 years old. They used to come in couples, so stuff like this doesn't happen a lot. I have some little stories that happened to a guy, because when we were working in Vietnam, we used to finish the tour in Saigon, and I remember that some men's that they were single in the tour, and during 3 weeks they see beautiful women everywhere in
Uh-huh.
Hanoi, then in the middle of Vietnam in the Hue and Hoi
Yeah.
An.
Where you
Yeah,
come
but
from?
we are in a group and we are doing a tour. Okay, so they just see the beautiful woman and the restaurant, and they see me talking with, say, I know everybody in Vietnam in the restaurant and the
Yeah.
hotel, and
Oh,
it happens
Luc,
to
it's
me.
so good.
It, it happens to me that I remember a guy. He was single, and at the end, maybe 3, 4 times, the single man has me, Luke, show me a massage place, a good
Oh,
massage place with happy ending. Yeah, that's happened.
oh, really? He asked, huh?
So yeah,
He gathered
but
all
they
his
don't.
courage. Like, I have to ask him. I have to ask him. Fuck it. I'm asking him.
Yeah, but not in front of the group. Huh? They take me
No.
apart. They take me
Yeah.
apart and they ask me. Yeah.
Okay.
And what
You did
happened
it.
once?
What did
What
you
happened
say?
once? Oh, I showed them. I know where. I showed them in Saigon.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the tour.
Go there.
Yeah.
You do that.
And they asked me not to talk and not to tell to the others. But what happened once with a man? And that's a funny. That's in Hue, Vietnam.
Yeah. The beer.
The guy in the morning. He come to see me in the morning at the breakfast. He's not smiling a lot. And normally he's smiling a lot. And he said, Luke, I had a bad adventure yesterday. I said,
Oh, really?
what? Yeah, I said, what the fuck you did? Because he was talking about me that, the girls are beautiful everywhere. I would like to go massage. And I was telling him, we have free time in the afternoon sometimes. You can go. But he said, no, I don't never know where. And yesterday, finally, after the dinner, he went to walk, okay? Me, I always invite the group to have a beer or two. Most of them, they just don't come. They are tired. They go to bed about 8 or 8:30, let's say. But I show him the place with more bars in Hue, Vietnam, which is not a big city, but there is some little bars. And he disappeared. He said, oh, look, I'm going to walk back to the hotel. It was not far, less than 500 meters. So he told me in the morning, he said, you remember yesterday I went walking? I said, yes. You went direct to the hotel or what? What's happened? He said, no, easy. I was
Not
walking on
exactly.
the way back to the hotel, and he said a girl came to me with a motorbike. And she said, hello, would you like a massage? And but I've told him before, be careful to this, If you want a massage, ask me. I show you a place to go, and you know where you go, and you know where's the place. But a girl in a motorbike, but this is, I don't know now because I didn't go to Vietnam for a while, but this is what they used to do a few years ago, coming to you by motorbike. So he said, okay, where? He said, she said, sit behind me and I bring you to my place. I have a place. I can do massage for you 1 hour and I can do a little bit more. Nah, nah, nah. So he sat down in the motorbike and he went to her place, which is not the things to do. Going to the place, like, always
Forgot about
bring the girl to your room.
it.
You
Because of
you
this.
remember now you remember we talk about this. Always bring the girl to your room, okay, if there is
I
something.
do
Because in
remember
your
that.
room there's a reception and the girls have to give the ID and before the girls leave the room, they call you in the room to make sure everything is okay. But this guy, he decided to go with her in her place. So he arrived there and he telling me that we are in the morning when the corner and telling me that we're in quickly.
Not super proud of himself.
Yeah. So he said I arrived in the room, Luc, and she said she helped me to take off my clothes and she said go take a shower and then I will massage you. So by the time he goes in the shower, which is 4 minutes, I don't know, 3 minutes and a half, 4 minutes, there were another man in the room
Oops.
hiding somewhere behind a door. I don't know where, but
No way.
he took the pants of this guy and he
Uh,
take the wallet and he take the money and he take everything. But my friend hears. He told me I heard some noise. So he
mm.
said when I finish my shower, I'm completely naked. The girl is there. She's still dressing. She's
Ah,
not naked.
she's
And he
there.
said, "What's happened? I hear some noise." And they start talking. And now he checked his wallet and he realized his wallet is completely empty of money. So he said, "Hey, what's happened?" And the girl said, "Oh, nothing. What? Nothing happened. You didn't have money with you." And then the girls opened the door and she just run away.
Ah, no way. Why did
Of
she stay
course,
there?
she's in the building where she knows all the exit and there's no reception, and she just run away, take the motorbike, and leave. So my friend is like completely naked in a room with no money in his pocket,
Ah,
and
too good.
he never had his massage.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Did you get the story of the ride back home? Imagine, like, fuck.
but
That
he,
would
he,
be
he
good.
was not far. He told me he
Okay.
was not far, so he find back the play. He came back at his room at 11:30. This is not the
But
big problem,
naked?
but no, 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 no. His clothes was
Ah, he
still in
had
the
his
room.
clothes. Okay, so,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
He just
Okay, they
dressed
didn't
back
see
and
you.
but he left. I mean, I don't know how much, maybe less than $100. When you go out, you don't have more than $100 in your pocket. But it's just bad experience. But you remember, Gab, we talked about a girl here in Bangkok where I am that she invite the men to her room, and the guys
Yeah.
did that. It was a Vietnamese girl actually. So I can tell you this one also. We never
Yeah,
did that.
tell me, like, this is perfect. A collection of a
Yeah, this this
few
is a
stories.
hotel that you know. This is a hotel that you know where I used to stay when I come to Bangkok. So
Yeah.
so I arrived to the reception. I go almost every night to talk with the receptionist because we are friends. And I saw a luggage, a suitcase in a corner, yellow. I said, "What is that? Who let his luggage here? A yellow one. It's a lady." And they told me, "Yes, Luke, it's a Vietnamese girl. She stay in a room here. She pay by herself for 2 3 nights. Sometimes she brings men. And then the man is leaving. So she gets money. She works." And now I said, "Why? But why her luggage is down here in the reception?" Now they explained me that yesterday she came with a man, and about she arrived at midnight. The man was completely drunk, and about 2 a.m. she left the room. Not her, not him, her. It's her room. So I said, "Okay." And then he said, then about 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. the man woke up, no money in his wallet, all the money is gone, and he had a lot. I heard. So he's
Oh,
going downstairs. He said, "Where's the girl?" He asked the reception, "Where's the girl?" I came back with the girl. It's her room. The reception said, "Man, sir, what do you want me to do? It's her room. It's not your room. She's gonna be back. Do you want to sit down and wait? It's her room. She will come back." So the guy, he wait a little bit. He wait 1 hour, 2 hour, take a coffee, come back, go for breakfast, come back. Now it's 12. And he come back to the reception and say, "Where's the girl?" She didn't come back, man. She's not here. So he gave his phone number to the reception, and then he said, "If when you see her coming back, please call me." She took all my money. But that was one day, and after a second day, and after a third day, and the girl never came back. So the
beautiful.
guy, the guy
Oh,
lost everything, but it's his fault. He go to the room of the girl's room. Don't do that
that's
with
like
him. when
I
you want a
still
massage.
imagine that guy being at the cafe in the corner, kind of like she's gonna show up. Like this is like
Yeah.
she's gonna
Mhm.
show up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
20
He did.
days later, she's not showing up,
Yeah.
buddy.
But the guys, it's a tourist. Maybe he told the girl, I am in Bangkok for 3 days, then I'm going to Phuket or whatever, So the girl, she knows. She just have to
Yeah.
wait 3 days.
And then she comes back like, you guys have
Yeah,
messed up.
but finally, this is 2 weeks ago, and she never came back. So I asked the
Ah,
receptionist 2 days ago. I saw the receptionist, and I said, "What's gonna happen?" And they heard that she has been caught by the police. So
out of the way.
yeah, so
Oh
she
shit.
did it. She probably did it in another place, and she get caught.
Ah, okay.
So her
So
luggage,
yeah,
her suitcase is still her yellow suitcase is still at the reception.
it's gonna stay there like a shrine to the Vietnamese girl who came to Canada.
Yeah. So this is why never, if you bring a girl, bring the girl to your room and make sure there is a receptionist. Make sure that the girl give her ID card or something, and they call you in the middle of the night if the girl is leaving, whatever.
Yeah, like, you bring a girl, then you hide your money like behind the lamp, your passport on the top drawer. Then you're
Yeah,
like, where did
you
I
will,
put my passport and money?
but you will forget it if you do that.
That's the thing. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Every time I'm like, I should put it somewhere. I should not put it somewhere.
yeah.
I should keep
No,
it
man.
where I
I mean,
usually put it.
if you want a massage, you go to the massage place. Okay? Whether it is in Bangkok, in Cambodia, whatever, you go to the massage place and nothing happened. But and if you want to bring a girl to your room, there's a receptionist also, nothing happened. But some people, I don't know why, it's strange. They follow the girl, especially in Vietnam. I've seen this many times. And sit down on
I
the motorbike with the girl and go somewhere. Or,
well, now you see, I do have a story as well. It's gonna be a short 3 or 4 stories today. But
okay.
I did follow a girl in Myanmar, and it was the beginning of my learning experience. But I followed so I'm with a girl. She's from Malaysia. We meet another guy, a French guy. He was with me, a Burmese girl, Myanmar girl, and so in the evening we all chill together. But the two, like my girl and the French guy, like they get along really well, and I'm actually getting along with the Burmese girl much more than. So it's like, what's happening here? Like, do we do a swap or what? So like then they all leave the next day. So I get together with the Burmese girl, like, okay, go with him tonight. Yeah, we text tonight. We text tomorrow. So the next day we meet up at a place for beer. And then we're at a place for beer. Then like one of her friends show up, like a guy. So it's like, well, yeah, whatever. Let's drink beer. Let's say whatever. And then, do you want to come to a bar with us? It's a cool bar, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'm in Myanmar, like, so whatever. I'll follow you. But then it's like
Yeah.
motorcycle. Then we're out of the city. I'm a little confused where I am. And then I'm like, this wasn't such a good idea. So I start to be kind of like not
Nervous.
so sure. So should I turn back right now or? And then we
Uh,
get to the weirdest place I've seen in my life. It's like an outside gymnasium size bar. It's like a huge roof with like a huge stage, and we're about like 200 people sitting around the stage in like little VIP table setting, like,
mhm,
and the guys that are there are guys that serve you beer, and they're all super well dressed, and they have these like boa style, like a foulard, let's say,
mhm,
like
mhm.
a thing, like a color. And then
Yeah.
on the stage, it's like a high school performance for slutty girls, let's say. So
That's what.
so it's like they all come on stage one after the other. So at that point, I'm like, okay, I'm actually like entertained, this is
Yeah.
weird. So there's one girl, she goes up, she sings. Then there's 20 girls, like all from Myanmar, all like dress up with like a cute dress, and they all like do a little défilé de mode, they all walk
Mhm,
around and show their
mhm.
dress, turn around. And from time to time, one of the guy who takes care of the bar. He goes to put like the big boa on the neck of a girl. Then
Mm-hmm.
everybody's like, "Oh!"
What means?
Everybody clapped. I'm like, "Wow, what the hell?" And then I see, like, okay, the girl after our little performance, because then the 20 girls leave. Now there's 5 girls. They do like twirly shit, like whatever, you know. But the girl that gets a boa,
Mm?
she goes to sit with a group of guys. So it's like she's been chosen. Like so I'm like,
Ah,
okay,
okay,
that's
okay.
what's happening here. Like, but then in the meantime, the girl and the guy that I was with, they're like, "You want her? You want her?" I'm like, "No, it's just I'm not getting a boa on any." No, I don't
Nah.
understand the like. No, no, it's okay. Like we're here, you know. I'm having fun, but no, no, no. No. So you want her? You want her? No, like you're bothering me. Then at some point, her, it's good for you. Like he like goes up,
Mm,
says her, like she will come with him, and then that's where I'm like, no, 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 no,
mm.
no, no, no.
Because then you
The
have to
girl
pay the
comes,
drinks.
ben là, like, then it's like, no, no, you don't choose for me, my man. Nobody
Mm.
chooses for me. And then so the girl comes to sit down. I'm like, so what's like, okay, what's the deal here? Like sex for money? Yes, how much? Too expensive? Yeah, okay. Guys, I don't know what your game is. Let's say I'm not sure what
Mm,
your game is. Then the bill arrives. It's like thousands of dollars. But I'm like, at that point, I was like already like I was up. I was like, guys, like this is really cool. It's been great. I will just throw money like. A significant amount of money. Let's say
mhm,
here's $35 US. Let's say
mhm,
for my 3 beers, whatever.
mhm.
Buy, and I just left. And I remember walking out the place and being like, first of all, that was such a mistake. Second of all, am I gonna reach those motorcycle right now? Or are they gonna come running at me saying, "Mm,"
Mhm,
you say? Sometimes then
mhm,
you're in a vortex and it's forever.
mhm.
And that was the time that I learned that, like, oh, come on my motorcycle. No
Yeah, yeah,
fucking way.
yeah.
We're going where, yeah, let's stay in my place. My place is very
Yeah,
nice. Like, it's
of
not like,
course, because yeah, when they bring you out of town like this, when they bring you
yeah.
so far, you don't know where you are. There's no way to go back. No, no.
No, no, exactly. But you're a little drunk. You're already, you
Mm,
don't make the best decisions.
mm.
Oh my God. You have another story like that?
Well, it happens to me also, kind of story
Uh,
in Cambodia. I remember, but
uh,
I was
really?
drunk and I was just realizing that I'm going too far on a motorbike and the girls is driving and I said, just stop. I said, hey, hey, touch the
Hey.
shoulder. Stop, stop. What happened?
Uh,
What happened? What happened? No, no, stop. I walk back. It's too far. We did 1 kilometer
no,
already.
no,
I
no.
don't mind. Stop here.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I like walking.
Yeah. And I walk back, but it's always in the middle of nowhere. There's no
Yeah.
light. You don't know where you are. There's no shop. There's nothing. It's field both sides. Yeah.
And you walk
Yeah.
for how long?
Oh, it was 1.5 kilometers, so it's 20
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
It's not
It's
that
bad.
bad, but
Okay. You
yeah.
reacted quite early because
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't.
because I
Yeah.
realized, yeah, yeah. But that's the problem when you sit, you have beer with the girl and it happened to me many times that I cannot bring her back to my hotel because I'm working and the hotel know me and the customer are sleeping and I don't want them to see the girl in the morning. So try to follow the girl, but this time I remember it was too far, but
Yeah. And then how was your night, Luc? It was perfect. Did you sleep well?
yeah.
Yes.
But it's never too late. I don't know what time it was for you and me, Amar, but me, when it happened, it's 9 p.m. It's still not late.
It's weird because like 9 p.m. in Quebec and 9 p.m. in Thailand or Southeast Asia, it's so different. 9
Yeah,
p.m. in Southeast Asia feels like 3 a.m.
yeah,
It's so dark and so like it's so
yeah.
dark. There's
The
no.
party's going on, the music everywhere. It's yeah, 9 p.m.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Listen, but
yeah,
sometimes you're like in places that's it. Plus the way the sun sets,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's never too late. Like, I did get lost too one time in China, and it's like, back in 2005, I think, where we when we went, and there was no map. Like we still had the routard or
Yeah,
guide
yeah,
list.
yeah.
Or it was like
No
no
phone, no phone.
phone,
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
And then the map, they were all outdated because they were constructing China. So just destroying everything they had built over 100 years
Mm-hmm.
and building skyscrapers everywhere. So you
Yeah.
turn where there's supposed to be like a restaurant, there's a skyscraper. It's like very weird. So then
Yeah.
I got lost. And that time I was like, like slowly in circle, kind of like I know like two things, so I'll know when I'll see them, and I know we're not around. I know we're in the proper neighborhood till 5 a.m. And then you're like, okay, now it's
I don't
like
know.
you need you see the hotel door, you're like, oh my god! And we did follow girls that night.
Hey,
Ah,
you know that I am in the morning here. It's Sunday morning, and yesterday was Saturday here in Thailand, in Bangkok, and it was a dry day yesterday in the old Thailand. No
oh,
alcohol.
really?
It was yesterday.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
yeah. The first one of the year. Yeah.
Did you do it?
Of course, it's easy because me, I know it. So I had some beer in my fridge. My fridge is just there behind me.
You didn't really do it.
Well, I just no. I mean, I didn't buy beer. That's
Yeah,
the rules.
yeah.
But
You
you can
respected
drink.
the
You were
not buying beer.
even
Yeah.
the Thai people yesterday. I walk and at 6 p.m. they were drinking beer, but they had it
Ah, you
before,
just don't
because you
buy.
cannot buy. Yeah,
Okay, okay. So
yeah.
it's
But I stay home. I stay in my room. I drink two, three
okay.
beers, and I had food outside, and I came back and I slept early.
Were the
But it's a
bar
nice day.
closed?
All the bar closed. Nana
Ah,
Plaza was closed yesterday.
okay, okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my street, my little street, 7, the place with food, they were still open, but there was
Mm,
nobody because I walked a little bit and I saw the people with the Coca-Cola.
mm.
But when they don't know, many men, I saw some
Yeah,
young men walking, thinking that, hey, come on, we will find a place. It's impossible everywhere, but it's everywhere. You cannot
it's
find.
like you cannot find it. It's Buddha
Yeah.
Day. What day is it?
Yeah.
Like why? Like it's a what's the day? It's just a dry day.
Yeah, but it's Makabuka, something like this. I don't know exactly
Okay,
the signification, but there's 8 like this in the year. So that's the first
okay.
one. Yeah,
A
that
dry
was the
day.
first one. Yeah. But I asked my owner, Susie, I said, Susie, people ask you beer? It was early, it was 7. I said, people ask you beer? She said, yeah, everybody asks me for the beer, but I don't sell unless I know the customer for a very long time and he's coming
Huh?
here a lot and I can put in a bag and he's going home to drink.
Okay, interesting.
But I said, and
Um,
then I said, many people, where they go, do you think? And she showed me at the end of the street. She called the bar the police bar because I guess
oh,
they know the police, and
yeah.
they were serving alcohol yesterday.
Oh,
Was the
really?
only one, but no
Just that.
music, but they were serving alcohol, probably in a plastic glass or something,
Yeah.
but not in the bottle
You
directly.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just remind me of a quick story, and we can end there. If you have more things to
Mhm.
say, tell me. But
Tell me.
back in the days, in the 90s, in Saint Jean sur Richelieu, where I was living at the time,
Yeah.
after 11, that, like the SAQ, Dépanneur, they all close. Like, from
Hmm.
11 to like something crazy, like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
in the 90s, you could get beers and alcohol. You called the taxi.
Yeah.
Imagine. It was
Yeah.
known. Everybody in the city knew it. I just called the taxi
Oh, yeah.
and they delivered you a case of beer, like 24 beer, for the
Yeah.
price of the beer, like the price of the dépanneur, and
Yeah.
the taxi fare. That's very reasonable. So I was like, so
So
I
that
like
means
I could have
this guy they always have beer in the trunk in the car or somewhere in the
it.
house and
We all didn't know, like they were
Mhm.
organized with some like
Mhm.
dépanneur who would allow
Mhm.
it, and it was like it
Mhm.
was the official taxi number. Like, it was not like a weird,
That's
like it was
strange.
the taxi, like taxi Saint-Jean. Ouais, ça serait pour une caisse de 24.
Prohibition.
All right,
Prohibition.
l'adresse, and then bam, 10 minutes later, like here's your beer, guys. It's 2 a.m. And then a few years later, like the 90s were away at 2000, and then more people were respecting the law, and there was like probably the police went like, we know lah, it's
Yeah.
20 years you've been delivering beer, this has to stop, and then it stopped. But
That's
it was
strange,
kind
eh?
of a good service
Good
back
old
then.
days.
Oh, that was
Now,
fun.
yesterday
That was
here,
a n'importe quoi. Next time, I won't press stream so we can discuss the stories that we want to share. But for
yeah,
today, I
I,
was quite enjoying this.
I will think about for the next.
Yes,
Anyway,
let's think about it.
hey, the next days
So,
I have a lot of French people coming walking in the morning, so I will let you know.
cool.
There's some days that I do my walk at 10. Yeah, it's people from Quebec. Yeah,
Ah, cool.
yeah.
That's it.
So
The
I will
Québécois
let you
are in
know.
contact.
We talk for the next time, and I'll tell you if I can or not because I have the walk in the week that's coming. Tomorrow it's Monday for me. I think I have 3 morning. I'm doing the walk in French.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Do it, and then when it fits, we see each other. Bonhomme,
Okay. Thank you.
thank
Good
you.
night.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you too. Good day.